Thank you all for tuning in. Today, I'm doing my day in the life of a single mom nursing student. I am right now getting my hair situated to do the bohemian braids. I think that's what they're called, in the color copper. So I'll be doing my hair tonight and into the morning. I do have class in the morning, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, I've taken my scarf off and this is how my hair is. I actually did a big chop a couple of months ago where I was almost bald. I'll put a picture in the video. But yeah, I did a huge chop and my hair is just now growing back. I was wearing braids for the most part of the months and then started wearing wigs, but the wigs are too much to keep up with, so I'm gonna put braids back in my head. So that's what I'm doing now, is taking my hair down after it being under a wig that I had. It was cute. It was a copper wig that I purchased off of Amazon. I'll put the information in the description box down below. But yeah, I'm just taking my hair out and getting it prepped and started for my wash. And then after my wash, I'll be going ahead and parting it, and then I'm doing the bohemian braids. So I'm starting off with washing my hair. I washed my hair before I put the wig on. I didn't have the wig on for that long anyway. Probably had it on for a couple days until I got tired of it and wanted to put braids in my head. Just because I seen another girl in my class had braids. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, why not? Let me go ahead and do these braids. And by any means am I a professional braider, professional hairstylist. I just do what works for me, honey. So I'm beginning to part my hair off into some sections just so that way it could be a little easier for me to braid. I don't even think it's easier. I think it's for my mentality, for my mental, so that way I could just not see as much hair all clumped up in one. I can just put it in sections and feel like I'm making progress once I finish one section. I don't know how that works, but I think that's the logic behind it. These are some of the products that I'm using to do my bohemian braids. I forgot to put a picture of the hair that I'm using, but I purchased all of that on Amazon, and I'll put all of the information in the description below. And I got my mirror, and I also have my iPad that I'm going to be going ahead and doing a little studying while I'm doing my hair. Because again, like I said, I have a test in the morning, so I need to make sure that I am ready to go for that. So in the meantime, while I'm just sitting here braiding my hair, which is going to take 1,000 years, I'm just go ahead and sit here and study while I have the opportunity to. All right, y'all, I'm starting off with my first section, braiding the first bohemian braid. I don't have any particular technique that I do this. I just try to do it as neat as possible. Y'all see all my gray hairs? I just try to do it as neat as possible. I do the brick layering method just so that way it could kind of cover up some mishaps that I've done when it comes to the parting. But for the most part, I definitely try to make sure that the parts are straight as possible just to make it look neat. All right, it looks like I'm finishing up with my first section of hair, or just about almost finishing up. And it felt like I've been doing my hair forever, and it's only been a few minutes. So y'all just bear with me. Okay, y'all, I'm making progress. Y'all see this? I am going into the middle section of my hair to go ahead and get that out of the way. It is still day one, evening time. I'm just trying to knock out as much as I can because I cannot go to school looking like a chicken head. Okay, y'all, this is how far I got, y'all. I got a good, pretty much a good amount, so I'm just gonna put up the rest in the back. I did put my hair in a little wrap, in a little do-rag wrap. I'm not sure if y'all could see that, but I did put my hair up in a do-rag wrap. It looked cute. It looked cute. You couldn't even tell if I've even finished my hair or not, or what I got going on underneath that cap. And as always, I'm getting Cinnamony and Rosie's food situated so that way they don't be screaming and hollering when we are all gone out of the apartment. And here I am getting my daughter together for school. I just got to give her some morning hugs and kisses, y'all, because she needed it so badly. No, I needed it more than her. I'm just getting her clothes put on so that way she is good to go. And she wanted to lay back down, so I told her she could. And can't go nowhere without this ratty tatted blanket. This girl has had this blanket. She was an infant, and she is 6 years old now. She still won't give this blanket up. Now I gotta get my bed situated, my room situated before I leave for the morning. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on washing my comforter set and my sheets, so that way I can feel fresh when I come home. They'll be already washed and dried, and all I gotta do is put it on my bed when I get home. That's the only time that my bed is never ever made, is when I'm doing wash day. And see, y'all, look at that. I'm look cute with that wrap. And of course, I gotta go ahead and make my iced coffee. I have to have this every morning. Well, I try to make it at least every morning if I'm not rushing. The oldest ones are out of the door. Now me and Zara are about to walk out the door so that way I can get her to school and I can make it to class on time. Last week I was late for a test and almost couldn't take my test, but today, oh no ma'am, I'm not playing any games. We up out this door. I'm on my way to my class so that way I can go ahead and be on time for my test that we have today in Med-Surg. Trying to get a little studying in before my test. Y'all know how we do. And I have finished my test and I'm out the door, ready to leave. And my daughter wanted me to pick her up. I forgot to mention she wanted me to pick her up early today from school. So that's what I'm doing now, is going to go ahead and pick her up. She was too happy when she saw me. Now that we're back at the house, she is playing with her toys, and now I'm getting back to doing this braiding, these bohemian braids. I'm gonna get it together, y'all. I'm gonna finish today. I have finally made it to the finish line. After a billion hours of doing my hair, I am on my last braid. Woohoo! Like I said, I am not a professional braider. I am not a professional hairstylist. Big ups to those that are. You guys are amazing, but I got to do what I got to do on my budget. Until then, until I get my nursing degree and I'm in there, honey, this was what I'm working with today. And this is the finished product, y'all. How does it look? Y'all, look at this. This is so cute, y'all. It took me so long to finish these braids, but I got them. And look, they're so neat in the back. I took my time. Y'all, I look so good in these braids. Tell me what you guys think. I love this color. I love it. Like I said, it's the copper color, and I got the hair off of Amazon, both the braiding hair and the human hair. This is so cute. I can't stop playing in it. Bye.